Hello to you. My name is Jessie R. Johnson. Hello again. This is part 2 of systems, its laws, LAWS, universal laws, general laws, and specific systems, their specific laws of specific systems. We'll start with system-specific laws. Number 1, complex living systems, anthropology, which malfunction, dysfunction, ill function, etc., from systems delusions. These continue because it is an adjunct of systems inertia, produced by social systems, producing social systems, political, religious, economic, sexual, culture, etc., of negative destructive qualities, which each are in continuous failing modes. General systems law, number 2, systems inertia come in several forms: state inertia, delusion inertia, coefficient of fiction, mass inertia, social inertia, etc. Static, rest, and motion inertia, and takes internal and or external forces to change, eliminate, or halt. General law, systems law, depending on the aspects and qualities of a system, when they are in proximity of each other's aspects and qualities, will instantly organize, producing systems inertia and stability, whether living or non-living. Number 4, certain complex and or simple systems cannot be stable or made or forced to be stable or produce stable order, level 5 or above. General system 5. The qualities and aspects of a system is itself a system. General law 6. Systems, all systems, break down and or disintegrate and or destabilize and or decompose and or disintegrate and or etc., whether complex or simple, depending on the system's inertia and conditions and situation of the particular system, some faster, quicker, speedier, sooner, etc., than others. Number 7, systems, subsystems of systems, have different terms. They have different definitions of their own specific type of system for aspects of the many different terms of those systems. Number 8, systems inherently become decomposed, that is, become weaker or fail or change into something else. They either vanish or become something else or repeat the structure by restructure in order to continue. Number 9, if a system is complex enough in a specific form, it can replicate, reproduce itself. Number 10, for any complex system to reproduce itself takes a specific order as well as a specific level of order. Number 11, a complex system must reach life level and order level before it can reach self-reproduction level and reproduce order and reproduction order level. System-specific anthropology, living, system-antic social laws. All human systems, all human beings' systems suffer systems delusions except newborn babes, conception to about 2 years old or so, and those who have transcended the mechanism itself of delusions by spiritually awakening. Number 2, systems delusions are instilled by use of every form of communication system and socialization system, by use of every educational and mass media forms in every human system by other human systems. Number 3, deluded human systems consider their delusions to be undistorted paradigms of actuality as it is, and as they consider it to be. Number 4, 98% of human systems that are 2 years old and older are formidably beginning by degrees, becoming insane, and function at only approximately 40% of their potential as they grow older, and their potential quality because of indoctrination acculturation, inculturation by each other and all other humans. Number 5, delusion systems and systems delusions have systems inertia. Number 6, delusion systems destroys the human system against its instincts, living systems inertia to live and continue. Number 7, systems delusions produces fiction, has intra-system goals as an aspect of its inertia. 8, one of the main delusion systems of the systems delusion that upholds 99.9% of all other delusion systems and systems delusions is the delusion composed of a false mental mind-made self based on reference of time-space identification with fictions and qualities of physical bodies and mentalities and mind. Number 9, delusional systems, humans in their deluded states and deluded systems erroneously believe that they can and are able to dictate to reality and or actuality what it should be. Number 10, human systems produce and create and manufacture delusion systems, which then produce systems delusions, which repeat in a vicious circle. Number 11, systems delusions do not equivalently correspond to actuality. Specific systems laws. Number 1, certain types and specific systems have their own principles, laws, axioms governing them and it, whether complex or simple, and different from each other systems. 2, no system has an inherent purpose. All meaning and purpose is given by the human being. There is no purpose to anything. They must be given a purpose by some specific living system. Number 3, for purpose of definitions, there are living and non-living systems. Number 4, living and non-living systems together comprise an ecology. Number 5, system specific. Humans living, that is, of a complexity remain in systems delusion until they are de-educated in the systems that has deluded them. Systems universal laws. Universal law number 1. No two systems are 100% identical. Systems vary. Universal systems 2. Only two things do not vary. These are geometrical points, transcendental existence, not existence, pardon me, that is an incorrect statement. These are geometrical point and transcendentalism and durationless moment points. Universal number 3. The known universe is a single system. It is a singularity. Universal 4. The known universe is field and is a single field. Universe 5. Total activity of systems universal. Sum is 0. There are 0 exceptions to nature's laws and changes. Systems universal. 19. The intrinsic feature of systems universal is that it has no laws, but is laws, non-conceptual. General law number 2. Systems has systems behavior and operates by principles of all systems. 20. Number 3. The universe is conserved, fixed, invariant. All of its laws are likewise. Number 4. The only impossible is the possible. The only possible is the impossible, which is universal law. General law number 5. The whole system has a reverse effect and behavior on every subsystem part which composes it. There are 2 types of system entropy: positive entropy and negative entropy. Negative entropy states that is the processes, the overwhelming tendency for all systems to become disordered. Positive entropy is the overwhelming tendency for all systems to become ordered. General System 6, the larger and more complex the system becomes, and the more parts and subsystems it has, and the more parts it has to interact, the more interactions and intra-actions there are. General Systems, the law. Something in simple or complex systems are predictable. Some things are not and outright impossible to predict. General Systems law. No single system can do everything. An indefinitely large number of things are impossible for any and every general or specific system to do. General System number 9. Systems vary. Number 10. Certain systems cannot come into existence without other systems first being there to bring about their existence. General Systems 8. All known systems have limits in one manner or another. Specific System law. Number 9. The simplest thing is one, and the simplest one thing is a point physically. Geometry and derivatives, which are not systems having no parts or elements. Universal System 10. The most complex thing is universe. The most complex system is the totality of all systems, which is the universe known and unknown and unknowable. System specific. Failure or success is an aspect of system specific only, not an aspect of systems universal. Systems categories continued. Systems overview. There are no laws of systems in and of itself. This is a point of view. Systems are their self, are their own laws. The system is the law. Its very being or existence is a law. Number 2, the known universe is the system of all systems as a set. Number 3, everything is a system. Number 4, all systems are composed of systems, holons, which are. Number 5, only a geometric point and durationless point derivative is not a system. They are wholes with no parts. Number 6, all systems less than the universe has inertia and wastes energy, is less than 100% efficient as a system regardless of how infinitesimal that waste. Number 8, all known systems have limits in one manner or another. Number 9, the simplest thing. Number 10, the most complex thing is the universe, of course. Number 1, and I want to thank everyone for listening and watching. I would like you to please share this video and have a very fine day. This has been part 2